Okay, so let's have a shot then at exercise 17.11. And by the way, I'd like you to do the whole lot here. There's really very few. And they're not particularly hard. It's just a matter of, um, I suppose, just working your way through them. And as you come across the harder ones, you'll hopefully the earlier skills will carry you through. Of course, if you have challenges, just email me. I'm sitting there waiting for your call. All right. So let's have a look at how this works. And we're told the question says, find the values for Q, which the equation, blah, which equals 0, has no roots. So we're looking for no roots. So no roots, of course, means the whole thing must be less than 0. That's what we're after. So we've got b squared minus 4ac is going to be less than 0. Well, let's find some values for these folks. So we've got a. Well, a is going to be the coefficient of x squared, which is 4/5. B is going to be, well, 3. And c is negative q. All right. I like this one. This is very cool. So what we've got here, we're going to restate this. So we've got b squared minus 4ac is less than 0. And now I'm going to substitute everything in. Well, b is going to be 3. So I've got 3 squared minus 4 times 4/5 times c, which is negative q, is less than 0. I tried to get the signs under each other. Didn't succeed, yeah? These should be under each other. Anyway, so 3 squared is going to be 9 minus, well, 4 fours are 16 on 5 times negative q. So I'm just going to say 16q, not negative q, because a negative times a negative is a positive. So I'm just going to catch up there and put the less than signal, less than sign over there. So that's where I'm at the moment. So I want to make q the subject. So next step is to subtract 9 from both sides. So there it is. I got 16q on 5 is less than negative 9. Now I'm going to close it up a little bit. I want to get rid of the denominator. So to get rid of any denominator, I just multiply both sides by the denominator. Of course, 5 divided by 5 is 1, leaving me with 16q is less than, well, negative 9 times 5 is negative 45. All right, so we want to get rid of the 16, so we're going to divide both sides by 16. 16 divided by 16 is 1, leaving me with q is less than negative 45 on 16. And that is the value. So what we found, and it's always good, I think, to go back and say, what does the answer tell us about the question? Well, what we found is we found the value of q such that if q was negative 45 on 16, this would in fact have no real roots. And if it was drawn as a parabola, it's going to look something like this. It's going to be hovering somewhere up above the x-axis. It might be over here, it might be over here, it might be in the middle, but it's not going to be crossing the x-axis, and that's what we found.